Good morning YouTube, it's your gorgeous sexy G-Love here, coming at you from a warm and soon to be scorching cemetery somewhere in the southwest of the UK. The time is approximately 8:45 AM on Tuesday, May 26th, 2026. And this is day 165 of my shit to fit transformation from a tired, overfed and essentially invisible 204 to a buffed up and head turning 185 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. So I previously lost 10.5 pounds of fat in 72 days before lean gaining for around 11 weeks to wash away diet fatigue, repair connective tissues and regain lost strength and size. Back on that grind once again as of May the 4th, looking to lose approximately 8 to 9 pounds of fat in 7 to 8 weeks. I will try and keep these updates brief, so do like, subscribe and stick around for the cheesy outro. Guys, yesterday I finally snapped and I lost my shit. So real talk, I was at home doing my usual cooking, cleaning, preparing. My housemates tend to be out most of Mondays generally, so I have time to myself to be indoors and cleaning and cooking all my rice, getting my veg prepped, my meat, everything like that, getting things all sorted. And yeah, I was listening to some music, going through some playlists, and got a little bit bored with all my playlists. I thought I'll whack a bit of YouTube on. Found myself literally watching cookery videos, and then I stumbled on this video explaining how to make a Five Guys style burger at home and basically replicate the Five Guys cheeseburger. So I started watching that, and then the next thing I knew, I was upstairs in my bedroom on my laptop watching this video. And then literally, I just don't know what happened. One minute I'm literally watching this video, and the next minute I'm sat there and on my lap is an empty family-sized bag of Doritos and 2 packets of chocolate coated almonds. And I literally just came to my senses and realized what I'd done. It was almost as if my body literally just made me do it. I literally could not stop myself. And at that point I went downstairs, opened the freezer up, and there's like half a tub of ice cream there. I looked at it and I managed to stop myself at that point. So I went upstairs, laid down on the bed and thought through what I'd just done, panicked a little bit, and then realized, because my maintenance calories is in the 4,000 range, even if I binge, I can't do that much damage in one day. So I came to my senses, got myself together, went through my macros and realized I could kind of get through the day with calories approximately right, but with lower protein. So I completed the day with the right food. At this point I was obviously a bloated, dehydrated mess because of all the salt and sugar and the crap that I'd just eaten. And yeah, so last night I thought to myself, oh, I'm feeling a bit peckish, and then I found myself in the local store looking at the shelves, and there was this big like cream jelly trifle thing, and I thought about it, and then I thought, no, I'm going to buy something. So I bought a half roast chicken and a litre of pineapple juice, took that home, literally just powered through that, destroyed that food, and then at that point I realised I've blown the calories for the day. So I probably had about 6,000 calories yesterday plus. So worst case scenario, as it stands, I've gained back maybe 1/3 of a pound of fat. But clearly what I've been doing for the last 3 weeks is not sustainable. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go back to maintenance, or just below. 660 carbs, 220 protein, 120 fats. So previously that had put me in a deficit, but at the moment my body is clearly in low power mode. So I'll go a little bit lower on calories. Today's workout will be sacked off. I'm going to deload tomorrow, deload 3 days later, and then restart the meso cycle and build up calories and see how close we got to 190 pounds. This cutting phase is finished, but what we can do is we can actually hit some really good PRs in the next several weeks, because I'm already trained on this new workout. and we can get some fantastic PRs, and I can feed myself up again. And once all the water drops and once the scale actually stabilizes, I'll be able to say, okay, this is what I achieved in 3 weeks of dieting, which got me to binge and was unsustainable. And then I can then make a plan for the future to maybe do like a 4 or 5 week cut. And as long as I stick to that plan, I know I'll be fine. But obviously the ego does take over at times. We get to the gym, we feel strong, and in the back of our minds, we know we need to hold back, but there we are. I guess it's just part of the male condition. So yes, there is no weigh-in this morning. My body weight is going to be completely off whack, and like I'll be holding a lot of water and a lot of bloat. Although to be fair, when I looked in the mirror after my shower, it did look pretty good in comparison. I felt much fuller. I probably felt leaner in some ways, in some areas actually. But yeah, but we won't be weighing in this morning. We won't be weighing in tomorrow. Once I've had 2 good days of food with the right fluid intake, with the right salt intake, I will continue weighing myself, which will be, so it'll be Thursday morning will be the next time that I'll weigh myself, and we will go from there. So yeah, fatigue is still very, very high. Aches and pains are also high. My legs feel like lead. Energy levels are low, perhaps low to medium. Water retention is high. My watch is snug on my wrist. And what else was there? Hunger is actually not too bad. It's weird because I've not really felt really hungry. I've just had these like really overwhelming negative thoughts, like to do with this dieting phase. And I've been fixated on food and thinking about food, but not really been hungry. It's really, really strange. But yeah, yesterday guys, I lost my shit. I will bring it back. And yeah, thanks for sticking with me through this fantastic process. As usual, I'll put a link on the top right of your screen, which takes you back to December 11th, 2025, and my chubby little face at the start of this journey. That link will be right here. Otherwise, sit tight and wait around for day 166, and we'll do better tomorrow. Thanks guys, and roll the outro.